Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, PrincetonTrader.com here for NTMarkets.com with your Monday morning pre-market webcast. Okay, we had a very interesting night. We traded as low as 1754 about 10 p.m. Eastern Time. That move ramped significantly throughout the course of the night, and we are now waking up to um, up 9 handles, 0.5%, up at 1777 half. So if you watch my evening webcast last night, and if you haven't, I'd suggest that you do so. What we talked about was how if the bulls wanted to roll the chart and avoid the ride at a lower Bollinger Band, they needed to take out the Friday high, which is 76.75. Now they did that by way of the third standard deviation band. This was quite a move, and we obviously hit some stops, and there's still some weakness out there, but that weakness was bought, and they really found the squeeze. Um, it looks like right around the. It was really a steady grind, but once it got above 1760, you could really feel the squeeze coming on overnight. Then it got back through the 50-day exponential moving average, and it never really stopped. I mean, this wasn't a reaction high. This was some very steady price action since moving over 1760 at about 2 a.m. So we'll have to see how the Bears handle this today. If the Bears can beat it back, and we're still 16 handles away from the middle band. So in this territory here, we're back into sell rallies mode, and we've had quite a rally. Um, if you do sell it, you um, need to control your size and you need to control your risk. I mean, you need to do that on any trade, but you need to be aware there are going to be a lot of people waking up to positions that they thought were looking pretty good when they went to sleep, and that's going to, have some very nervous people in this tape. Okay, we've gotten through the 77 area, which was very important with respect to the March contract. Now we have to look at 83 and over 83.93. Coming back down, it looks as though the 50-day may need a test. 68.5 is the lower band, so that is an area of first support. But today's really going to tell the tale for the Bears. Can the Bears turn this kind of a candle around in their favor? They've got all day to do it. Um, they have not pulled something like this off in over a year. Um, they would have to turn this very bullish hammer uh, low down at the third standard deviation band into something bearish. And really the only way they can do that is to close back below the lower band, back down towards those lows. Uh, I don't know. It just, it feels to me, and I'm afraid that it feels to the market like here we go again. We're going to head back to the middle band and back to the upside. So I'm really going to be watching this market at least in the morning to see where the sentiment is, where the market wants to trade. The last thing I would be doing right now is piling in a very large short position here at 77 because you're over 77. They have blown that level. Okay, if we were stopping out, stalling out at 76, 76 quarter, and we'd been there for about an hour, I would say, you know what, you could do that. You got 77 above you. If you lose 77, then you know where your risk is. You can get out. They've already lost 77. We've traded as high, I think, as 78 half. So that trade already didn't materialize. There's probably a lot of people that tried that trade this morning and it didn't happen. Um, so I would be very cautious as going ahead and piling in because you see the market up so much this morning and we are in sell rallies mode. Yes, we're in sell rallies mode, but the selling of the rally may be from 83, not from 77 half. From the long side, you can't buy this. We just did 54 to 77. Don't buy this. You need some kind of a retrace. And that's going to put so everybody's going to be feeling kind of trapped this morning. So I'm flat. I'm going to stay flat until regular trading hours. We'll see how it opens and we'll see what it does. And at that point, the move for the day should start to reveal itself, and then you can start to get some things done. So follow me on Trader at Princeton Trader. We'll have updates throughout the day. We're going to have some charts today, other content. Check out the website. subscribe to the website. You get everything directly to your inbox. And come check out the chat room. Come trade this with us this morning. It should be a very interesting day. I think it's going to be a very interesting week. This week's really going to tell the tale as to whether this is an actual pullback or whether we're just doing another little tick down on the way to new highs. Okay, have a great day. Trade them well.